Hello there. Continental Papers time, and in the week when Europe went head over heels about Ibra going head over heels, in the week when Joe Hart got caught out like a Labour MP, backpedalling on his outrageous overheads, in the week when, as Jamie Redknapp put it in the Daily Mail, the world woke up to the mighty Zlatan, you can guess what today's hot topic is. Ibracadabra, and what the rest of Europe made of it. Well, to be fair, many nations had, in Zlatan terms, been wide awake for some time now. They'd put the coffee on, shaved, and finished watching Rich and Judy, in fact. But while none of them were silly enough to declare this the best goal of all time, even they were as gobsmacked as a Merseyside DJ with no Phil Collins. Topical, I know. Thank you. The Italians, for example, wonderful Ibra. Ibra is Ibra, argues their editorial. He wins matches on his own. L'Equipe. Zlatan is in the fourth dimension. Inside they dub him Ibra Magique. Is it the best goal of the year, they ask their readers? 71% say oui. In Germany, it's the coolest goal of the year, says Bild, while Yogi's boys in the match against Holland, 0-0, delivered the snoring of the year. Superstar Ibra's fourth goal takes every football fan's breath away, even the English ones. Well, more on that very shortly. In Spain, meanwhile, Marca rate it the best overhead kick ever, even better than Wayne Rooney's in the Manchester derby. On front page of Thursday's edition, it's a goal for all eternity, alongside a big red magic headline here for Spain's 5-1 win over Panama. They say Ibra's Chilena, that's what the Spanish call them, Chileans. Ibra's Chilena is among the 10 best in history, alongside other classics from Van Basten, Hugo Sanchez, Djorkaeff, Rivaldo, and yes, Trevor Sinclair. Of course, no one was quite as excited about the Chilean in a million, the red-hot Chilean, as the Swedes themselves. Here's GT, managing just a single Zlatan with a big 4 stuck in the middle. Cloud Sultan, or something like that, have Magic Zlatan. Let's call this the Zlatan Arena, they say. And Afton Bladet have Scream of Joy. It's the achievement of the century, they say. Nice little nod to Stephen Gerrard there. 11 pages they bring you of Zlatan's fireworks. No, 4 works. Now, 2 reasons why Zlatan's performance was extra special for the Swedish press. For one thing, it came against the English, as Sport Bladet's London correspondent says. In 10 years working with the English press pack, this was my greatest moment, and I have Mr. Ibrahimovic to thank for that. He broke the English. He broke the British TalkSport commentator, the former great Stan Collymore, who told listeners, I want to go out and give Zlatan a man hug. We'll have to find out where he's parked first. The other special thing, meanwhile, about Wednesday was this. The photo that Ibra shares the front page with on pretty much all of Thursday's Swedish papers. Far-right politicians from the Swedish Democrats Party caught on camera threatening and abusing foreigners and immigrants and getting tooled up with iron bars. The Swedish Democrats' economic spokesman has been forced to resign. Well, says Afton Bladet, if ever we needed symbols and leaders, it is now. Zlatan is the pride of our nation. They quote the second-half Swedish substitute, Pontus Wernbloom, saying, these far-right politicians probably weren't happy with our performance. The idiots. I hope Zlatan has shut them up. And here's Mats Olsson in the Expressen. The new Swedish national ground was named the Friends Arena in honour of an anti-bullying support group. Wonder if Joe Hart has their number. It was a lovely thought, says Mats, but after this game, it should be called the Zlatan Arena. And when in 100 years' time they knock it down for a new and massive shopping centre filled with even more stuff that we do not need, his feat will still forever be recorded in the world's history books. Continues Mats, it was a friendly match and it was an understrength England, but it was a international, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic scored 4 goals. 4 goals in a match for Sweden by a man named Ibrahimovic. It's important to point that out in times like these when racists are out fighting in the streets and insulting the nation's citizens. I'll write it again. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, it is his country, it is our country, and it is called Sweden. Well, had enough, Nazis, or do you want some more? And on that note, really that's where we come to the end of this week's paper review. We'll be back in 7 days' time with, I'm guessing, a whole batch of Champions League reactions. Do make sure you join us then.